It is truly staggering. The current trajectory of Alexandra Ayala is nothing short of shocking. She is far more than just a speedster on the track. She has transcended her status as simply a history-making Filipino tennis sensation. During this Wimbledon, Alex has emerged as one of the most discussed, closely watched, and captivating figures across the entire sport. After her stunning upset of the reigning champion Iga Świątek to secure a spot in the second week of the Grand Slam, Alex's fame exploded. It reached far beyond the Philippines and Asia, catching the eyes of international media, analysts, and even her professional peers, who are now taking serious note of her immense influence. Even more surprising is the perspective offered by Coco Gauff and Iva Jovic during a recent conversation regarding which tennis stars would command the highest jersey sales if that market existed. Both chose Alex Ayala. The reason? It comes down to her massive, dedicated following. Everywhere she competes, Filipino supporters are right there behind her. There is constant cheering for Alex, flags waving, and palpable intensity. An entire nation is emotionally invested in every swing she takes. Yet, it is not merely popularity that puts her in the spotlight. There is real substance behind the hype. She defeated Świątek, outplayed Coco Gauff, and bested Elena Rybakina. She possesses undeniable confidence on the grass courts. Her left-handed style is perfect for Wimbledon, combined with a level of mental fortitude that goes beyond a mere underdog story. The burning question now: is Alex famous because of her Filipino roots, or because she is consistently proving she can dismantle the biggest titans of the game? The answer is both, which is exactly why the whole world is finally paying attention. This marks a pivotal shift in the narrative surrounding Alex. In the past, whenever global fans heard her name, the initial reaction was pure intrigue. Who is this Filipino rising through the ranks? Who is this lefty with such a lethal baseline game? Who is this young athlete from a nation not traditionally known as a tennis superpower? But today, the dynamic has shifted. It is no longer just curiosity, it is genuine professional respect. It is no longer about who she is, but about how much impact she can have on the sport. After her Wimbledon run and the victory over the incumbent champion Iga Świątek, Alex is no longer just a heartwarming story. She has become a global tennis phenomenon. Being a global icon goes beyond media headlines. It means she has a profound emotional pull. She represents a country, a distinct identity, and a fan base with unmatched intensity. This explains why the observations from Coco Gauff and Iva Jovic landed so accurately. During that hypothetical discussion about which tennis players would dominate the merchandising market if that were the norm, one name stood above the rest. Alex Ayala emerged on the scene, defying the norm where tennis fame is usually reserved for Grand Slam titans, top-ranked players, and household names who have occupied the spotlight for years. Yet, even in her budding WTA career, Alex commands a following akin to a veteran superstar. This is no hyperbole when you observe the reality surrounding her matches. Filipinos consistently populate the stands, and her victories dominate the trending topics. Her schedule becomes a national event, and her highlights go viral instantly. It is the type of devoted following that cannot be manufactured, bought, or rushed. It stems from a profound emotional bond between an athlete and their supporters. However, one must be clear: popularity is meaningless without merit. This is where Alex distinguishes herself, as her sudden fame is backed by high-stakes performance. She isn't just viral due to her nationality, but because she excels on the biggest stages. She conquered Coco Gauff, bested Elena Rybakina, and upset Iga Świątek at Wimbledon. Now, she faces Jasmine Paolini, a seasoned competitor, who has deep experience in Grand Slam finals and pressure cooker matches. Each round Alex advances through, the burning question grows: how far can this Filipina phenom really go? This leads us to the core of the analysis. Alex's appeal rests on three pillars. First, the narrative. Since the Philippines, isn't a historic tennis powerhouse, each of her wins feels like a monumental national milestone. Second, her style. She is a southpaw with aggressive baseline tactics, a potent backhand, and rapidly improving grass court movement. Her play is electric, defined by grit and shot-making. Third, her fanbase. When she plays, the arena transforms, buzzing with palpable energy and raw emotion that even her rivals notice. It is telling that stars like Goff and Djokovic have noted that Alex potentially leads in merchandise appeal. That is no mere polite gesture. It's an acknowledgement of her genuine market influence. She carries star power that draws fresh demographics into tennis, shifting the entire landscape. Alex is no longer just fighting to qualify or chasing ranking points. She competes while shouldering national pride, immense scrutiny, and heavy expectations. Remarkably, she seems undaunted by the bright lights. As the stakes rise, her resolve only hardens. As the challenge intensifies, her courage shines through. Calling her a rising star is now an understatement. Alex is rapidly becoming one of the most compelling stories in professional tennis today. The tennis world is crowded with gifted, lightning-fast athletes who possess heavy ground strokes and trophy-laden resumes. Yet, very few carry that magnetic aura or command a legion of supporters capable of turning any venue into a home court. This is exactly the phenomenon Ale currently embodies. When supporters declare her among the elite, it isn't a formal ranking. Instead, it describes her undeniable influence and the sheer scale of her reach. Looking at the intense engagement, the emotional investment, and the sheer volume of viewers tuning into her matches, it is clear her momentum is in a league of its own. Every victory transcends a mere scoreline. It sparks a national phenomenon, ignites social media, and becomes a collective milestone for all of the Philippines. This highlights the gravity of the observations made by Coco Gauff and Ivo Jovic regarding hypothetical tennis merchandise sale. When a global superstar like Coco Gauff takes notice of Alex's fanbase, it confirms there is something truly exceptional happening. Similarly, when Ivo Jovic, who has witnessed the intensity of Filipino supporters firsthand, vouch for her popularity, it proves that even her peers are recognizing the powerful influence of this Filipina star. Most shockingly, Alex has yet to reach her athletic prime, yet the surrounding buzz is already operating at an elite level. Such immense crowd support is typically reserved for long-standing legends of the sport, those seasoned champions with decades of Grand Slam titles and firmly cemented global branding. Yet, as Alex continues her rise, she carries an entire nation, the diaspora, and new fans alike on her journey. More importantly, her rise isn't built on shallow foundations or hollow hype. Her popularity is backed by substance, proving there is significant weight behind all the noise. She consistently justifies the attention by taking down giants, including Coco Gauff. She triumphed over Elena Rybakina and bested Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon, showcasing her competitive mastery. She excels on the sport's biggest stages, thriving under pressure while a crowd waits for her to cement history.